Forget everything you think you know about creating a business and you will still be able to succeed. That's exactly what Jason Fried and David Heinemeier did when they went about starting their company, 37 Signals. 37 Signals started in 1999 as a web design consulting firm with only 3 employees, and since then has only grown to 16. They decided to create their own web design software called Basecamp because they didn't like what was available. They also created programs such as HighRise, a customer relationship tool, and Campfire, a business chat tool. 37 Signals programs have been used by over 500,000 people. Their company achieved all of this success while rejecting growth, budgets, advertising, meetings, boards of directors, and salespeople. In order to create and run a successful business, you do not need any of the elements common to many businesses. I would like to talk to you today about the arguments presented for rethinking the way you work from the book Rework. I will take you through the many aspects of owning a business from beginning to end. I'll begin by describing how to implement a new idea and begin the process of opening a business. I will then describe how to make progress, and I will give helpful advice on how to promote your business. Lastly, I will teach you how to achieve a successful company culture. There are certain obstacles that many people claim to have when attempting to create a new product and begin a business. They feel that their idea would never work in the real world. This is just a reason not to try. Anything is possible. People are constantly telling you that failure is a rite of passage and is necessary in order to succeed. This is not true. Other people's failures have no effect on your chances of failing. Most people believe that you must plan everything out ahead of time, even though you can never accurately plan everything due to the many factors that are beyond your control. Therefore, it's important to make decisions closer to the time. Another myth is that you are only successful if your business grows, although it's possible to be successful as a smaller, more personalized company. When creating your product, make sure it is one that is valuable and makes a difference to people. This product should be something to solve one of your own problems. This way you will feel passionate about it and you will keep in mind why you are creating this product and why you believe in it. Being sure of this will help you gain fans who will defend you. The one thing you must avoid as much as possible is outside funding. When you borrow money from others, you are giving up part of your control and must take other people's opinions into consideration when making decisions. Lastly, keep in mind that it's good to avoid things such as permanent decisions, excess staff, and long-term roadmaps. In order for progress to be made, certain things have to be kept in mind. It's important to embrace constraints because having limited time and resources forces you to be more creative. Start at the core by asking yourself, if I took this away would my product still exist? This means that early on in the project you can ignore the details to ensure that the basics have been figured out. Simplify your project as much as possible and cut back when things aren't working out, instead of using up more time and resources. Whenever you make a product, there will be byproducts. An example is the sawdust that a lumber company has left over. These byproducts have the potential to create substantial revenue for your business. And most important of all, launch now. A short deadline for opening your business will help you finish what needs to be done immediately. Promotion can be done in many ways. That does not involve spending money. The first step of promotion is building an audience, which is a group of customers who checks in to see what is happening with your company. They don't need to be drawn in by ads. Build your audience through speaking, blogging, and tweeting. You can reach your customers through teaching and sharing your expertise. If you teach them something and share the company's secrets, they're more likely to become loyal to your company. You should avoid having press releases as they are generic and will not help you stand out. If you want to attract media attention, speak with specific journalists and inspire them to write about you. Most importantly, know that marketing is not just a department. It should be a part of everything the company does. When making your product, it is not a good idea to copy ideas from your competitors. If you copy, you will always be one step behind on the latest innovations. And on the same note, if you put yourself into your product, others will find it harder to copy it. It can be helpful to underdo your competition by making your product have less features. People often want simplicity in what they buy. Lastly, you should be focusing on what you're doing, not on what your competitors are doing. It will be harder to think of new ideas, and you'll become obsessed with what others are doing. Company culture is built out of the things that are important to the company, such as trust and treating customers right. You should avoid treating your employees like children. This means they shouldn't have to ask permission for small decisions or be monitored at all times. Respect your employees' personal lives and don't ask them to work overtime. This will ensure that they are more productive during their workday. In closing, it is important to remember to simplify and think outside the box within every aspect of creating your business, from implementing your idea to promotion, competitors, and company culture. If you follow this simple advice, it's possible that your business could achieve the success that 37 Signals did.